Hey, KAPHILlians! If you guys are new here, my name is Crystal Phillips, and I'm the founder of the brand KAPHILL. This channel is all about fashion, family, and fun, and you guys are coming with me on my journey to build KAPHILL into a billion-dollar business. So let's get into it. So this week has been a eventful week. I wanted to give you a little backstage look into my mornings as a entrepreneur, a real entrepreneur without the glam, without the glitz, with just how my life is. So this is me being fascinated by my little 360 tracking thing. But also every morning I get up, I make myself a cup of tea. And I have on these really tiny ass shorts that my mom got me from Disney World because my daughter and I have matching pajamas. And I don't know why I thought this was the vibe for the video, but anyway, so every morning I have a cup of tea. It's either Earl Grey tea or chai tea. And I usually put 2 tablespoons of collagen powder in there. So yeah. So I am on a new skincare journey, and I am not really the person to do anything besides what I've done in high school. And I've used Clean and Clear my entire life. So I bought some new products from Edeem. I'll drop the name so you guys know. And this is me using my little face roller because I felt really puffy and my eye has been twitching so much that I'm like, maybe I just need to move some of the, circulation around my face and my neck. But this was also very, very, very relaxing. And I've been stressed. Your girl's been stressed. So yeah. So after I do my skincare, guys, do not judge me for my hair. I done had this same little dry ponytail in since, I don't even know, I used some Gorilla Glue snot, I don't know, and it's flaking, but I'm gonna get it together. I'm trying to figure out what I want to do to my hair for the new year. But anyway, I digress. So I usually get back in bed, and some mornings I head straight to the gym, but today I was like, you know what, I'm gonna take my time because I deserve to. So I got back in bed, I did some journal writing. And I usually just like to think about what my themes are for the year. So this quarter, I am in my gratitude bag, right? I feel like I have crossed many hurdles and I'm in a space of just being happy. I am actually fully living my dream life, parts of it. And I never took a moment to stop and think about it, but on New Year's Day, I woke up and I had one of those movie family nights where we watched the movie, we ate cookies, we counted down together, we all hugged and kissed, and it just felt so everything that I've been wanting, that I've been telling myself that, oh no, you don't want that because I was afraid, and here I am. So this quarter is all about being grateful for all the things that have happened in my life. And there's so many more things that I want to accomplish, but I just have to take a moment to really sit and reflect on that. And yes, that ponytail, I know, girls, I know. I'm gonna get it together. But after I do my journal writing, I like to just read something that is going to help me either in my business or personally. So today I am reading a book that has really, really, really been instrumental in helping me build out my business plan. And I was so intimidated to write my business plan. And I have a really, really great 5-year comprehensive plan on how I'm going to grow KAPHILL with multiple revenue channels and all the things. But I think what was really making me nervous about building on my plan was knowing what I was doing and understanding the reasons why and the terminology and all of the things that felt more technical that I didn't really have the skill and the background into. So I have picked up this book called The Visual MBA. And let me tell you, if there was a book called Business Plan for Dummies, and there probably is one, this is it. Because I done read so many books, I done started business plans years prior and have not finished it. And until I picked up this book, I was like, oh my God. And it literally is visual. It's pictures and little symbols, little catchy phrases that you can remember. And I'm like, you know what, God, this for me. I like this for me because what it was given before was, girl, pack it up. What is you doing? This just be a designer and keep it pushing. But the crystal in me will never quit when I know something is my destiny, okay? So I'm going to figure it out. I may cry. I may have a little panic attack. I may be super anxious. I may have to do it a couple of times, but I'm going to get it done. And then my daughter wakes up. Good morning.
Good morning.
Did you have a good night's sleep?
Yes.
What do you have in your hand?
My little kitty stuffy.
Can I see it? So she's still on Christmas break, so I have to find some creative things to do with her. But first, I'm going to get my bed together because one thing I do not do is leave for my day or start my day fully without making up both of our beds. So I'm going to make up our bed first. And you know, I'm like trying to let go and like have her brush her own teeth, but it's a struggle. So I also did some Christmas shopping on Christmas Day for Avery. I got some sale items. She needed like a wardrobe refresh. And honestly, like all her clothes wasn't given. So I took a shower and I got dressed, did a quick little ab workout. I didn't film that, but maybe next time. And I got her some cute boots. How cute are these boots? And I'm like, okay, so when I shop for her, I think about how many outfits can I make out of these things, right? And I have not taken down my Christmas tree. That's coming down in a couple of days. Don't you worry. But yeah, back to Avery's cute little clothes. How cute are these loafers? I don't know how the influencer girlies do things with one hand, but I thought these were so cute. She doesn't have like any white shoes. She has a pair of white boots, but like no white shoes. And I like that those were off-white and they can go with so many things. So I'm just getting more and more excited pulling things out the box. And then I got these little like Matilda shoes. I call them Matilda shoes because they remind me of Miss Trunchbull. But I had a pair of like Mia shoes. So I don't know what I was saying to the camera child, but anyway. Is it Mia or Mia? I don't know. When I was a kid, and they remind me of that. So I was so excited for that. And then here comes the clothes, like this little cropped sweater. I totally see it with a pair of silver pants, you know, mixing metals for her. She has this thing of like she doesn't want to wear anything too tight on her legs anymore. So leggings are out. So super wide leg jeans are her vibe. Even stockings have been a little bit iffy for her, but we gonna figure it out. So I got her one sweatsuit because she wants pockets. Like pockets are a thing for her. She likes to walk with her hands in her pockets. So I got her this cute little sweatsuit that she can wear to school because we not ruining any more clothes. Like she goes to school and literally ruins her clothes. I don't know what they do in school, but So this is her little like capsule wardrobe for the weekend and for us to do some fun things. I wasn't really loving this t-shirt, but she could wear it to school. It's simple. It has some like embellishments on it, but it was like meh. And this one, she has the short sleeve version and she wears it all the time. So I said, why not re-up with the long sleeve? And how cute are these little jeans? I want a pair for myself. I had a pair, but I returned them. I may have to buy them again. And then giving her another wide leg option because, you know, the girl has to have options. And what I love about what I've picked is that everything can go with everything. This was like a very cute, like, ski sweater. I saw that, like, you know, we're on a ski trip in Vermont or in Aspen or whatever ritzy thing that people do. And then a nice pair of cargos. I don't own a pair of cargos for myself. I haven't bought into the cargo trend, but anyway, I like to lay out her outfits that I think can work. I definitely love the idea of the mixed metals. The shoes, I wasn't really a fan of, so I may swap those out for the cute little Mary Janes. But how cute are these little fits? Like that little mini skirt and then the pink boots to kind of pop it and like, you know, offset it. Thought that was super duper cute. And then I found a new way to lay out the clothes, child. But I was like, okay, she has a few leather pieces. How can I make this really cool? And then like her little faux fur outfits, like one casual, one more like daytimey. And then it was time for me to get to work. So I am planning out my spring 24 assortment and just trying to figure out like what month I should drop everything in and doing my social media strategy. doing my rollout, how much is it going to cost me per item, because the coins got a coin. And right now, the coins ain't coining, and that's just entrepreneur life. But I had to get back into mommy mode. So we drove up to Connecticut to drop Avery to my sister's house for the night so I can get a night to myself. And it was a nice little drive, I'm not going to lie. But I got me a plate of food and it was so good. And then the next morning I got up crack of dawn and I went to the gym, and I love my gym. It's great. But I always start my workout doing a 10-minute Stairmaster routine. And let me tell you, I have not been to the gym in 2 weeks. I gave myself like time to rest in December, and that was from everything. So I definitely, it was a little rusty. I was on like a speed of 10. I usually try to do like between 11 and 12, and I'm like busting it down. But I always listen to my favorite podcast. I'm cackling, okay? Cackling when I listen to them. But yeah. And I've been having this weird issue with my knee lately where it's like popping out of the socket. And I've been going to physical therapy and all the things, but bicycling has really helped. So I'm keeping that up. And then I like try to do my own little floor routine. And, because my knee is a little wriggly, as my daughter would say, I like to do a lot of like lateral movements to help. Because what's happening is my kneecap is popping out of the track and I have to strengthen the track. So it's pretty weak. I didn't even know that was a thing. But I have tried to get into my daughter's bed and literally my leg will not move. It like the kneecap pops out and then I am stuck, immobile, and it's so painful. So sumo squats help that. I always do my little RDLs because, the hammies got to be popping. So does the booty. And I increased my weight today. So I did like 35. And I usually stick between 20 and 25. But new year, new me, new year, new strength. So I am like really trying to increase my weights every time I work out. And honestly, I picked up working out in the middle of COVID. I used to do YouTube workouts, like pop sugar workouts. And those were great, but it really helped my mental health, like my mental space, because I really noticed that I kind of was like a woe is me person, and going to the gym gave me one, something to do, and two, it just really boosts your mood, and it definitely boosts your confidence. I definitely feel like I can withstand more tests and challenges. And in the past, I couldn't do that. But I will say a lot of my routines and things that I do in the gym on my own now have been heavily influenced by my good girlfriend, Chantal. She has a personal training company called Body by Bacall. And she like really pushed me, not me kicking you out in the face with these dead bugs, but my bad. She really pushed me to see past my own limitations of what I can do with my body and my mind. And I have been trying to keep the regimen. Granted, I'm not as intense as her because I am working out myself. But this year I said I'm going to try to just increase it. And I will position the camera a little differently next time because I am definitely, stomping on y'all faces right now. And I apologize. That's not what I'm about. I'm a nonviolent person. I'm a really sweet person. Would I say sweet? I'm just not violent. But yeah. So dead bugs, obviously strengthening my core and just trying to like reach my body goals for the year. I said like before I have another child, I want to be in the best shape. And that involves me working out more than I've done in the past. So, yeah. So enough of me mooning you guys. Remember how I said like my knees were a little jacked? So this was something I did in physical therapy. I don't really know what it does, but it's supposed to be helpful for your knees and for your abs. So it's not really mountain climbers because they're very short. My legs aren't extended in the back. They're bent. But I was doing something. I don't know. I felt it somewhere. I felt it all over. So I did that. And because I'm really trying to focus on my problem area, which is my core, and granted, my stomach is flat. I just want my abs to peek through. Like after I had Avery, my belly button skin has been like a little a little loose. You can see it up close, but you scrutinize yourself more than anyone else does. So I'm like trying to work on that. Oh, this is what I was talking about. These things help my knees. For some reason, it helped like your kneecaps, maybe. I don't know. But this is a part of my new routine that I'm going to continue. And I felt the burn after this workout. Like I really did. And I had to take a moment to wipe my face child because, I said new year, new me, but I was really getting it. And then I did my little ab thing, but I am a sauna girly, okay? I will sit in the sauna for however long it takes, and it helps your skin, and then you just feel so much better. Like I never used to like to sweat, but I'm sweaty Betty in here, and I'm fine with that. I am usually in here with a bunch of men, and right now I am so tired. Look how I'm sitting. Like how, anyway, I gotta work on my posture. That should be a goal, but it's not. Anyway, so I'm sitting in the sauna for probably about 5 minutes or so. And then after the sauna, I would usually go into the hot tub. But I just didn't feel like packing my bag and like packing all the body oil. So I went home, showered, did my makeup, and did a quick get ready with me, which I didn't love the fit. So I kind of scooted over this look. I may or may not post it, but here's one. And look at that, look at that, look at that, look at that. It's cute. The jeans are from my collection, our high-waisted flare-like jeans. They're super stretchy, and they fit right and tight in the right areas, if you know what I mean. But yeah, the blazer is actually sold by Colleen. She's a colleague of mine on my team. And my shoes I've had forever. I filmed another one before I headed out, and I was feeling this fit. This fit was my favorite fit of the week. I have on a pair of Zara super wide leg jeans with like a really extreme back pocket. I have on that great suede anorak, which was my mom's from the 90s, my KAPHILL rainbow jacket, and of course, the oldie but goodie Celine bag. It's not a Phantom, but it is a Celine, and it's heavy as hell, but I still wore it. And then the glitz and glam were done, and my boyfriend decided he wanted to walk with me to the UPS store, and I thought his little fit was fire, so I videoed him. Later on in that evening, I was like, I have to do a vision board. This year, I am going to do 3 vision boards, one for myself personally, one for my business, and one for my relationship. And I broke it out that way because I have always consistently had one vision board. And I don't know why my daughter's in the background yelling like that, but like, what's happening? Anyway, I usually have one consistent vision board and I break it out into sections. But this year I wanted to be intentional about focusing on myself. And I have not. I put my business in front of me for the past 4 years, and I am like literally tired. Like I would not get my hair done, my nails done. I'm missing out on everything because I put every single dollar making food every single day, like every single meal I would make, putting that money into KAPHILL. And right now I have to pour that money into myself and pour the energy into myself. So I am making a vision board dedicated just to me while I'm making dinner. And I found it so ironic that I have on a Woman Evolve sweatshirt because I feel like I am evolving into my womanhood. I posted something on TikTok saying like, do you guys feel like adults? But honestly, I feel like I've been operating out of my 11-year-old self for so long. And this is the first time in my life where I feel like I have fully stepped into my adult self. Even my daughter calling me mom used to be so weird. Like, girl, who are you talking to? Because we're the same age. But now I feel a lot more confident, and I feel like I've released so many things over the break. And also in therapy since May, I made a commitment to go back to therapy and really work on the things that were weighing me down. And I feel like it has worked wonders in my mental health and how I'm showing up. But I still felt like that little girl was guiding me. And now I feel like I'm guiding her, which I love, and I'm a lot more at ease. So as you can see, a little snippet, I have like a lot of artwork in the back because I want a beautiful life, right? I want to go, obviously I love the south of France, so I definitely want to go back to the Riviera. And I just want to indulge in the things that make me feel good and make me feel luxurious, because a lot of times us Black women, we do not feel like we deserve to be in the luxury conversation. And what I'm building with KAPHILL and with this vision board and in my own life is the right and the know withal to know that Black women, we are luxury, we deserve luxury things, and we should be centered around luxury. We should not be adjacent to it. So I don't want to partake in any brands that center whiteness as luxury. I want to create a brand that centers Blackness as luxury, and luxury that's at the same level and standard and quality and par as the other big houses, the big brands. But the face is Black, and it's unapologetically Black by stating this brand is made for Black women by a Black woman, but everyone can shop it. But I am centering us because we have never been centered, not even in our own lives, and that has been very prevalent for me. So I am making a point to be very intentional about everything I'm doing and how I'm crafting my vision board. And honestly, it was probably one of my better vision boards for myself. Being that I have that strategic 5-year plan, this vision board really sets the tone for myself and how I'm going to show up. And I want to show up as my highest self. And that's exactly what I'm doing. So my me time was short-lived, and my daughter was back home the next day. So this is her thinking I'm taking a photo of her, but I'm actually recording her, lotioning her face. And what we're going to do is like a mock school day today because she has a bit of a challenging time with transitions. So her room is a mess. Do not judge me. Her closet is a mess. I'm working on all of that. But I got her up at 6:30 like she would normally, the time she would normally get up, made her get dressed, brushed her own teeth. I made up her bed because I do that every morning. And I don't know what it is with her and hoodies, but like, look at this girl. Look at her. She, like, seriously, she's gave up. She's like, Mom, I need help. And I'm like, help with what? Till I realized my poor baby was struggling. So I was like, okay, let me help you out. But I wanted her to get back in her groove of the school routine, because what I don't want is on Monday when I finally like, woo, child, back into my routine. I have no teachers calling me saying Avery acting up. She's wilding. She's doing this. She's doing all the things. No, we're not doing that. So back to the routine. And normally what I would do in the morning for her is set like a 5-minute timer for her to get dressed and make it like a game. And that works wonders. But I just said today we're going to do something different because I can't have the same energy from last year, especially with her transitioning back into school after being off for over 2 weeks. I need her to get in the groove. So made up her bed. We did all of that. And then she had breakfast and all the things. And then we hosted her morning meeting, and I allowed her to be the teacher because in school she has a morning meeting every morning and they get their tasks for the day. So she was telling me what my task is for the day, and I forgot what it was, child, but it was something ridiculous. And I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. But it was just nice for her to feel like she was in control because my little princess loves to be the leader and the head of the class and the controller of things. So I tried to sit as a student, and then I tried to kind of give her her own little energy of being Wrigley, as she would say, and asking all these random questions and things. And here she comes. Anyway, she came in here and asked me what was for dinner to go report back to my boyfriend because he want to know what time it's ready. Like, I can't hear them. Like, my apartment ain't small as hell and I can't hear y'all. Anyway, so here's a morning meeting, and we're like negotiating about the time I need to do to work on my own stuff. And being the teacher that she is, she's like, there's no negotiations in my class. So that was the first part of our day. And then it was time for me to get to work. She gave me some company with this little Squishmallow. She has like 50 Squishmallows, but I am planning out the KAPHILL calendar for the year. And I am just working on the first quarter this time around, but I really am thinking of like a theme for each month and like what I really want to focus on. Also, with Fashion Week coming up, I have to be very strategic in how I'm placing each theme. And, you know, as a business owner, you want to make sure you're continuously generating buzz for your brand. And without a plan, you can't do that. Last year, I had no plan, and I was like, oh, how am I going to create buzz? So this year, I have a good idea of where I want to go, but I just have to put it down on paper. And then once I like finish my big spreadsheet plan, then I start putting it into my actual Outlook calendar. So it'll give me reminders of things to do, like this video that I'm editing and doing a voiceover, talking a million miles a minute. I know I'm working on it, but if this wasn't on my calendar, it wouldn't have gotten done. So I'm happy that I spent the time to build out the calendar, and then I'm going to go back in and tweak it, right? Because nothing is set in stone. Just like my business plan, like nothing is set in stone. It's an active working plan. This is an active working calendar. So whatever I don't accomplish this month or within the next 3 months, I have to move it out throughout the year because it is still part of my goal. So I like to use my big screen because nobody has time to be looking at a little Mac screen. So I have this big screen from a job that laid me off, but didn't want to take the equipment back. So I am doing that. And then it was time for math. So when I was working on my plan, she had free time because she has free time when she gets in school. After her morning meeting, they usually go outside and play just to kind of run some of that energy off. But she's doing math. And what I do for her is I buy her these workbooks because she goes to a private school. They have a different curriculum. They do not get homework until the 5th grade in the school. But I'm Jamaican, okay? West Indian people, we are all about the homework. So she reads every day and she does homework every day. And I usually do like a grade level beyond. So she's doing first grade math right now. But anyway, I needed her to burn off some steam. So this is her PE class, right? She loves the blah, blah, blah. She loves the show The Floor is Lava. So I found this cute little YouTube video of her having to dodge the lava. And my little 360 camera was going crazy. Like, it was actually like very cute to watch. Like she really enjoyed it. I think the camera gave up because it was like, you know what? It's just like way too many things going on. And she did this for about 20 minutes, which was great. It gave me 20 minutes more time to finish doing my little calendar thing. So the next day I had to head into the office to work on this collaboration that I was doing. But how cute is their little entry? Anyway, so this is me presenting the collab to the buyers, and I definitely feel like I'm a very strong presenter, and based on the past collaborations they've had, they did say that this was the best one. It was scheduled for an hour and I was done in about 20 minutes with no questions, and I made a very, very edited assortment that can merchandise with everything in your closet, and then everything there can merchandise together. What you see up there is all in available colors. So you guys know my brand is very bright and vibrant, but I will say this jacket was like the crowd favorite, and I am so excited for it because it is really cute. The collaboration, I can't say who it's for yet, but just look out. In a couple of months, I will make an announcement of where you can buy these pieces, and it is going to be a little bit more affordable than my brand, way more affordable than my brand. So I'm excited to embark on this new journey and this new chapter of my business to see how I can really support people who want to be a part of the brand but really can't spend, X amount of money on a blazer. So they wanted me to try on that fabulous jacket. And I was like, thank God I wore a little t-shirt, because what if I was just out here freeballing it with no shirt? But I said, you know what? I got to sell my product to these buyers so they buy a lot of units and I get a lot of, royalties from these sales. So I don't know why my little tracky thing wasn't following me, but y'all see me come up there in a little bit. Y'all see a little sneak peek of the little jacket. And look, it is so cute on. I love the belt. I love the detail on the sleeve. And those details are like all throughout the collection. So I'm very excited, and I'm so happy that you're seeing it in only available colors, because right now it's giving like, meh. But when you see it, baby, in the right colors, in the right fit, in the shape, in the right, trim and hardware, everything's going to look so amazing, and it's going to sell out in 2.5 seconds. So get your coin together. But how cute is that? Little waist snatcherization going on, which I love. And then just the easy coat that you can pair back with everything, because I love a statement jacket that I can put over anything and feel very confident in. But I was very pleased with this meeting. You got to put yourself on. I just had a presentation, smashed it. And every Sunday I do tennis lessons at 8:30 at the tennis club in my town. And I don't know what was going on with my tracky thing, but I was getting it. My forehand popping, backhand popping. Then we did like a doubles match. Gotta work on it. But I definitely feel like, it's giving Serena Williams in the making, and I love that for me. And throughout the weekend, I've been watching this show called Billionaire Undercover. It's about a billionaire that goes undercover in a new city with no resources to build a multi-million-dollar company. And this particular show was with Monique Idlet. It was really good. I recommend you watching it. But it is Sunday, care day, so I'm washing her hair, deep conditioning Avery's hair, and then bam! Look at my sis with her inches. Okay, her hair's gotten so long and full. And I got a new flat iron, but I didn't put it on a super high setting. So I'm really happy with the results. I always trim her hair myself, which is why she got low-key fake layers, because that's the only way I know how to trim. But she is definitely feeling herself and definitely feeling like she's a teenager.
And that, my friends, is a week in the life of an entrepreneur building a $1 billion business. See you next week. Tune in to Phillians.